Welcome back to News 13, everyone. I'm Micheal Ives, and I'm joined today by a special guest for some puck talk action, Packy Munson from the Fairbanks Ice Dogs. Welcome to the show, Packy.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you, sir. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come talk hockey with us today. Let's start with your season. First of all, Packy, you're having a brilliant second year now with the Fairbanks Ice Dogs, boasting a 22-5-2 record in net, and your 22 wins is second in the entire league this season. Simple question with those kind of numbers, what's been working so well for you this year?
I think it's just, practice habits, working hard, and, guys around me really starting to buy in with the D zone and, making it easy on me every night, and, just, having fun with it. I have a lot of fun when I play, and, having fun always keeps you loose. You're playing hard, and, when you're having fun, you always play your best.
Being a goalie, goalies are always a little different, right? People say they're off a little bit. We won't say that about Packy because he's fantastic. But Packy, why a goalie? At what point in your life did you kind of look at everything that was happening and say, I want to put on the pads and take slap shots all day?
It was actually kind of by mistake. We just, at our MIP team, we didn't really have any goalie. And we watched the practice beforehand, and after practice, all the guys went dogpile on the goalie, and I was like, that looks fun. And so I put on the pads, and right away I had a lot of fun with it, and it was just, I always had a blast with it and had a knack for it right away, and I never really looked back.
Is it special being a goalie? I mean, you got a whole crowd of guys skating around the ice, but being a goalie is a pretty solo deal, man. The light's on you a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're the last line of defense, and when they score, there's a big red light and a big goal horn going off when you get scored on. So, I love that pressure of just having to be your best every night, and like I said, having fun with it. You don't really think about that pressure, and you just try and keep the puck out of the net.
You're a NAHL national champion. Of course, last year, Robertson Cup national champion, your first year here in Fairbanks. Looking back at last year's team and then looking at this year's team, Packy, what are some things that are different, maybe some strengths you had last year and some strengths from this year's team?
Well, last year we had a very veteran D-corps, and we had, bolstering just about 5 or 6 Division I defensemen, and they were very smart players and, guys that, are great locker room guys. And I think this year we have a lot more younger defensemen, newer faces, so it's just always kind of a learning curve of, switching around guys and, just kind of getting comfortable on the ice. But I think this year our forward group is just extremely special. I mean, it goes down the line from Jesper to the Gorelskis. I mean, we got guys like Anderson and Tomberlin that, fourth line, third line guys here that will be a first line anywhere else. And, they just work hard every day and they just do all the right things, and it's incredible for us.
Now, besides winning the Robertson Cup, which I'm sure was a highlight of your life, what are some memories or maybe a favorite memory about being part of the Fairbanks Ice Dogs and part of the Fairbanks community that you'll take away?
I just don't think I'll ever forget just being there on Friday and Saturday nights in the net. I mean, just looking out and at the puck drop, and there's not an NBC in the house, and everybody's just so passionate. I mean, if you make a good play, they're going to reward you for it, and they just make the game fun like your little kid there. I mean, it's the best place to play.
I got some quick fire questions for you if you're willing.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so let's go this. This is this year's team we're talking about, this year's squad.
Okay.
Who's the hardest hitter on this year's team?
I'd have to go with my car buddy Bauman. He's a big dude. He can hit pretty hard.
Now, funniest guy on, off the ice, the guy that just keeps everyone light in the locker room.
That's Lonnie Clary for sure. He's, no matter what the situation is, if it's we're down 2-1 going a third or whatever, he's always keeping the guys loose, and one of my best friends on the team. He's a funny guy.
Also one of the hardest hitting guys.
Yeah, he's another hard hitter.
In a different way kind of there too. Now, being a goalie, you get to face these guys in practice more than any other team even gets to see them.
Yeah.
Who's got the hardest shot on this team? That one guy when you're doing your shootout to close practice and he winds back for that slapper and you're just going, no.
I'd have to give that one to Johnny Mueller. He's a pretty strong kid. I mean, that thing's coming pretty fast, probably close to 90 miles an hour. So when he winds up, it might sting you a little bit, but he's a very good shot.
Packy, thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Fantastic job. He's got the hockey hair flow going on to go with it. This guy is all around great stuff. You want to keep up the trend here and just close out the show for us?
I'll do it.
All right, go ahead, take
it
away.
That does it for Sports Tonight. Don't forget to come cheer us on this Friday night as the Dogs take on the Keystone Ice Miners for a 2-game series at the Big Dipper. I'm Packy Munson, and thanks for joining the team here at CBS News 13.